Scientists used the metric system of measurement and adopted a modification of the metric system called the International System of Units as a worldwide standard. This system uses one standard unit for each type of measurement. For example, the metric unit of length is in meter, whereas the US system of measurement uses many units of length such as inch, foot, yard, and mile. Most of the rest of the world uses the metric system only. Measurements consist of two parts, a number and a unit. A unit tells more information. Example, 10 meter, we are talking about length. 10 grams, we are talking about mass. Like that. We will start with how to measure the length of an object using a meter stick. Take a look at the units. It is calibrated in centimeters, so each one of these bigger lines are centimeters, 0 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, etc. And if you take a look at here, it's divided into 10 small lines. Each one is 1 millimeter. 10 millimeter equal to 1 centimeter. And this is 0.5 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, etc. We measure the length of the pencil as 8.4 something. It is not 8.5. That something is called the estimated digit. I read this as 8.49 centimeter. These are the equalities we need to know to convert between centimeter to meter or millimeter to centimeter. For any measurements, the final digit is considered to be the estimated digit. How would you record the length of the pencil based on the lines on this ruler? You maybe read as 6 or 7 centimeter because each line is worth 10 centimeters. Could you say 6.5 centimeter? No, because each line is worth of 10 centimeter. You estimate it to the first place. Next example, we may read this as 6.7 or 6.8 centimeters. We cannot say 6.75 centimeter because each line is worth 1 centimeter. So we estimate to the 10th place. We can use more precise ruler to measure the same object. Here every line is worth of 0.1 centimeter or 1 millimeter. If you enlarge the same, we can say it is between 6.7 and 6.8. So we estimate this as 6.75 centimeter or 6.76 centimeter. So we estimate up to the 100th place. Now see some examples if the length of the object is exactly on the line. First measurement is 6 centimeter. The second measurement is 6.0 centimeters. And the third measurement is 6.00 centimeter. 6.00 centimeter is the most precise measurement. The calculator shows the value as a 6, but for science class, 6.00 centimeter is different than 6. That is where we use the concept of significant figures. For example, 6 means there is 1 significant figures, 6.0, 2 significant figures, 6.00 is three significant figures. The volume of a substance measures the space it occupies. The unit for volume is liter. In the laboratory, the volume of a liquid is measured in a graduated cylinder. Notice that the water level is not a straight line but curves at the center. This downward curve is called a meniscus. We measure the water level from the bottom of the meniscus. When using a graduated cylinder to measure the volume of a liquid, you must first determine the degree to which your graduated cylinder is calibrated. Between 40 and 50, there are 10 divisions. Each one we count as 1 ml. So we read this as 41, 42, 43 ml. More accurately, we read this as 43.0 ml. The last digit is the estimated digit. This is a 100 ml graduated cylinder. Again, there are 10 small divisions between 70 and 80. We read this as 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, something. We measure this as 75.4 or 75.5 milliliters. This is the water level in a 500 ml graduated cylinder. Between 450 and 400, there are 10 divisions. Each division is 5 ml each. So we count this as 405, 410, 420, 425 ml, 430, 440 and 450. This is an example of the water level in a 2-liter graduated cylinder. Again, there are 10 divisions between 1600 to 1800. Each lane represents 20 ml, 1620, 1640, 1660, 1680, 1700 ml. More precisely, we measure this as 1660.0 ml. The mass of an object is measured using top loading balance as well as analytical balance. Place an empty weighing board, tear that to 0 and place 2 paper clips and measure it again. The mass of 2 paper clips read as 2.0 grams. Next, place the same weighing board on an analytical balance. Tear the weight to 0. Then place the same 2 paper clips on the weighing board and measure it again. The mass of paper clip is 1.944 grams. We measure the mass of 2 marbles. So weigh an empty weighing board, tear that to 0. Then place 2 marbles and weigh again. The mass is 10.7 grams. Next, place the same weighing board on an analytical balance. Tire that to 0. Then place the same 2 marbles and weigh again. The mass is 10.796 grams. Measure the mass of 3 pennies. First, weigh the empty weighing board. Tire that to 0 and place 3 pennies and weigh again. The mass is 9.5 grams. Measure the mass of same 3 pennies in an analytical balance. Mass of 3 pennies is 9.571 grams. Temperature is measured using thermometer. The lowest temperature is minus 20 degrees Celsius. This is the 0. Room temperature is 23.0 degrees Celsius. The highest temperature in this thermometer is 110 degrees Celsius. On most thermometers, you can estimate the tenths of a degree, that is 0.1 degree Celsius. Measure the temperature of room temperature water. It is 22.5 degree Celsius. Next is tap water. It is 22.0 degrees Celsius. Next one is the ice water. It's a 0 degrees Celsius. Next, salt in ice water that reduce the temperature. The temperature is below 0. It read as minus 13.0 degrees Celsius. Celsius temperature can be converted to a Kelvin temperature by using this equation. A Celsius temperature is converted to its corresponding Fahrenheit temperature by using this equation.